Hello and happy Friday. It is the 30th of May. We are heading into the weekend. Let's check out the weather. And actually this weekend we are going to see the change of the seasons, as Sunday is the 1st of June, the first day of the winter months. So how are we looking as autumn comes to a close? Well, we've got a bit of rain on either side of the country. For the east coast, it's central and southern Queensland, seeing the wet weather. On the west coast, patchy showers around much of southern WA. In between, it's a high pressure region. It's settled, clear and quite cold for all areas through the middle here. We will jump around Saturday's forecast state by state, and we are seeing some wet weather across southeastern Queensland, mostly south of Mackay. That does include Brisbane, so it's cloudy and it's cool in that region alongside being wet. Brisbane, with a high of just 21 degrees, could probably see their coldest day since last winter. Good few degrees below average down there, just 17 in Toowoomba, and that wet weather will be clearing up towards the end of the day. Elsewhere through the state, across the northern half and out to the west, it is a fine day and getting a bit warmer after some very chilly weather earlier in the week. Another clear one across most of New South Wales. Some really frosty morning temperatures, around 1 or 0 degrees through a lot of inland places, but a clear and sunny afternoon is expected. When it comes to rainfall, we could see a little bit in the north of the state, around the mid-north coast and the northern rivers, and perhaps across those northern border ranges. Sydney tracking for a high of 20 and an overnight low of 12. Down to Melbourne and Victoria now, we have got, again, cold morning temperatures around that 0 degree mark in a lot of places. That will lead to crunchy conditions underfoot with frost, possibly some fog around as well, but it will be a settled, clear, mild day in the mid-teens. Some cloud around southern districts, but everywhere should also be seeing some sunshine. And it's a crisp morning here as well. Temperatures as low as 0 degrees in Launceston. We could see a small amount of rain, perhaps 2 to 5 millimetres about the west coast and in the mountains, but not anticipating any wet weather across the north for Burnie, Devonport, Launceston or down in Hobart itself. And another dry one for South Australia. Again, cool morning temperatures is really the main thing to point to because it's a very settled, clear, sunny, still day. A little bit of cloud around, particularly along the south coast, but once again, everyone will also be seeing the sun. Now this is where we're seeing a bit more action in terms of rainfall. Scattered shower activity right across the southern half of the state through the morning. Now once we get to the afternoon, those showers really going to shrink away to the south coast and clear everywhere else, including around Perth. So we become fine and sunny through the second half of the day across all of these regions here. Further north, 1 or 2 showers possible, but mostly dry weather up through the Gascoyne and the Pilbara. And across Australia's north-southeasterly winds, that's this direction here, have settled in once again. That's going to mean dry weather, and we'll see the humidity levels dropping as well because those winds are quite dry. The temperatures don't budge a lot, but definitely feeling fairly fresh, especially in the mornings. And because it's the weekend, we'll take a look at Sunday as well, at least for the capitals. And Brisbane could see a few further showers, particularly through the morning. No heavy rain is expected, but a little spot of wet weather here or there. But all of our other capitals are headed for a dry and mostly fine day. Once again, cool temperatures through the mornings on Sunday. Lots of places will awaken to a frost, but clear, sunny, settled and still. The only thing to watch out for though on Sunday is what's going on off the country out to the west. Hard to see here behind the graphics, but the next big weather system is brewing off the west coast. That will make an impact on Monday, early next week. Some more rain to Western Australia. Hopefully some good news for some areas which have been pretty dry through the year so far. So to get the early outlook on that one, find your local forecast on the Bureau's website or app, and thanks for watching. Have a fabulous weekend.